Thanks for dropping by. So we're solving this equation. 2x plus y equal to 1. S squared plus y squared equal to 13. So first, from our first equation, this is our first equation. This is our second equation. From our first equation, we have to make y the subject of the formula, meaning we want y to stand on its own. Make y the subject of the formula. Make y the subject of the formula. So we're going to make y the subject of the formula from the first equation, using the first equation, which is this. So this is 2x plus y equal to 1. To make y stand out, that is making it the subject of the formula, we're going to do this to be y equal to 1 minus this 2s. Crossing over to this side becomes minus 2s. So this is just it. This is making y the subject of the formula. Now that we have y as a subject, we have this for y. We can now substitute this wherever we see y in equation 2. This is what we'll now be using for y whenever we see y in equation 2. So this is what I mean. S squared, equation 2 is s squared plus, now this is our y, so this will be y squared. This is our y squared, this is just what it means, equal to 13. So what do we have? We have our s squared plus, this 1 squared is 1 minus 2x. Whenever you have this, 2x times 2 is 4x. Now plus 2s times 2s, 4s squared. The first one is 2s times this, 2s times 2, 4x. Now 2s times 2s is 4s squared minus, this our 13 will be coming over this way, so it becomes minus 13. So when we've done this, now let's get our squares. Try to portion them, keep them on their own side. This is what I mean. S squared plus 4s squared. The squared, put them one side, 4s squared minus our 4x plus 1 minus our 13, which will be equal to 0. So now we have x squared plus 4x squared will be 5x squared minus 4x plus 1 minus 13 is minus 12, equal to 0. So now we have our 5x squared minus, now we're going to look for two numbers that when we add or subtract them, we'll have 4x. What two numbers could that be? That could be plus 6x minus 10x. Because plus 6x minus 10x is minus 4x. So this is what I mean. Finding two numbers that when we add or subtract them, we have this. So minus our 12 equal to 0. So now let's put them into brackets. This is what I mean. X will be 5x plus, that means this times is this times this will be 6 minus, what are we using here? Here we'll be using minus 2. Minus 2x plus 6 equal to 0. This is what I mean. This times this times this, minus 2 times this, 10x, and this times this. So since we've gotten this, it means x minus 2 in a bracket and 5x plus 6, 5x plus is, so 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Now we've gotten them in bracket. So our x is just simply x minus 2 will now be equal to x minus 2 equal to 0 will then mean x is equal to 2. Do you understand? Meaning that this minus 2 crossing over becomes 2, no longer minus. So x is 2. Now for the next one, s could be 2 or s could be 5x plus 6 equal to 0. What does that mean? That means x will be equal to 6 minus 5. And it will be a minus because these both numbers crossing over, they become minus. Becomes minus. So x is equal to minus 6 over 5. So this is what your x, the numbers for the x. Now we've gotten this. So let's go for our third equation. Let's not forget this is our third equation. So now let's solve for y. Since we have our x, so what is y? Y is simply, since s is equal to 2, let's use this first. Sorry. S is equal to 2. Since s is equal to 2, now we have to substitute these 2 whenever we see x using equation 3. Using equation 3. Wherever we see x, we put this, which is 2. So it will be y is equal to 1 minus 2 in bracket. What's this? X, which is 2. So bracket, you close it up. So y is equal to 1 minus 4. Y is equal to minus 3. This is the first number for y. Don't forget your x has 2 pairs. The answers are pairs 2 and minus 6 over 5. Y just has minus 3. So let's find the second answer for y. So let's see if we can use this, please, so you understand it. So now, because this place might not be enough, so let's do this. So we have our x. So now, our x, don't forget our second answer for s is s equal to minus 6 over 5. So now, since our y is equal to 1 minus 2x, so that x is now minus, it should be 6 over 5. So our y is equal to 2 plus minus minus. So it becomes 1 minus plus minus becomes minus minus becomes plus. So now we have plus 1 plus this times this 12 over 5. You always times this to the numerator, not the denominator. So now we have 12 over 5. 1 plus 12 over 5. So our y is equal to 17 over 5 because 1 plus 12 over 5 is 17 over 5. If you do the LCM, those elementary things we learned then, 1 over 1 plus 12 over 5, do the LCM and convert it, this is what you will get. So this is the second answer for y. So that is just the answer for this. Now we solve the next question. Our next question says 3x. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying this. I promise to bring better content. So the second question says 3x